Also, I would like to pay my respect to lecturers and all teachers. My name is Iran Maya. Today I have a topic to share with all of you. It is about personalized learning. Related to the content, I divided it into four parts. The first one, what is personalized learning? Number two, five key characteristics of personalized learning. And number three, five benefits of personalized learning. The last one, conclusion. The first slide, what is personalized learning? So personalized learning accounts for the individual strengths, interests, and needs of every student in the classroom and builds a unique lesson plan and learning environment for them. It means that personalized learning, we can say that as learning that exercise the student and puts the student first. It's not just all about reading the text and listening to the lecture. It's not enough to do that. You want a student to read for more. You want to excite him or her to go home and go on the internet and search for more information about. The U.S. Department of Education define it as such instruction in which the pace of learning and approach are optimized for each learner. The learning activities are meaningful and relevant to each learner as well as being driven by the interest. In many cases, these educational activities are self-initiated. Part 2 talks about five key characteristics of personalized learning. To make students interested in studying by themselves, we can say personalized learning. So here I raise five characteristics to talk. The first one, learner profiles. It means that a student has individual skills, including strengths and weaknesses, interests, and aspirations that need to be accounted for in the learning profile. Knowing this profile allows educators to build personalized learning plan for a student. And number two, personal learning paths. It means that using a student's learner profiles an individual's path to knowledge must be crafted. Learning goals, objective, and mastery is defined by the student, not a predetermined standard. This allows a learning experience to be unique to the student. And number three, individual's mastery. Assessments must be given to monitor student mastery of various concepts, and this assessment should follow standard and goals established between the educators and the students. Students can work at their own pace to meet this goal and demonstrate knowledge. And number four, flexible learning environments. Teachers and educators need to provide multiple options for how students can receive instruction and support for the learning. This allows learners the opportunity to gain knowledge in the best way possible for them. And the last one, student agency. Students have the rights and should be encouraged to control how they learn. Teachers should have them build a learning process that works for them. Students should have the choice in how they want to demonstrate their learning with tests, quizzes, and other such assessments. The goal of personalized learning also is to ensure that students have the ability to learn in the best way for them. But there are plenty of benefits that come with this style of teaching and learning. This picture just show about five key characteristics of personalized learning that I mentioned before this. So move to the next slide. Five benefits of personalized learning. Providing a tailored learning plan for a student doesn't just benefit them, it benefits the teacher too. With personalized learning, educators are able to adequately support and plan for students' needs. They also have a better understanding of how a student learns and they can appropriately access the student's progress. Here are some additional benefits of personalized learning. The first one, student can master their subjects. It means that by allowing a student to work according to their learner profile, they can find new ways to learn important subjects. The pacing pressure tied to traditional learning methods and lesson plan is removed from both the student and educator, allowing students to stay interested and engaged in the curriculum. And number two, students have control over the learning. Giving a student agency allows them to take control not just of their education but their future. Personalized learning allows students to enjoy learning and it can aid in students finding a pathway to their future career by encouraging them to be interested in what they are learning instead of being pressured to learn as fast as possible and do well on a test. And number three, students develop soft skill in conjunction with learning. Learning traditional subject is important, but the world requires people with soft skill as well. So skill include collaboration, communication, creativity, and more. These skills are key in the real world and especially the working world. It means that soft skills are sought after commoditized from employers and with them. Students can further their ability to join the job market. And personalized learning also allows students to develop this skill while tackling important subject matter in school. Number four, students improve academically. Because students are able to work directly with their educator and learn the best way for them, so the academic access increases. A study from the Orange Corporation found that a student in personalized learning program improve above the national average within 2 years. Okay, move to the last one. Student and teacher collaborate better and use their time better. In conjunction with technologies, a personalized learning program can help teachers save time on things like administrative tasks. This time can be this time can then be spent focusing on learning profile and student engagement. This collaborative working environment also build student confidence because they have more time one-on-one with their teacher. And in addition, teachers have more time to provide feedback to parents, building a collaborative relationship with them as well as their student. Okay, that's all part number three, 5 benefit of personalized learning. So move to the last one, conclusion. So making learning personalized has a great impact on learning outcome. One new concept are linked to a person's previous experience is precise in better understanding and learning becomes more effective. And one more, in an organizational environment, the creation of personalized learning requires technology solutions to make it cost-effective and scalable. This information could be then leveraged in building a personalized learning experience in future learning activity using a combination of sophisticated search and personalized engines. Of course, none of the technology solution is perfect, but by closing the feedback loop from a learner's activities back to the solution, the quality of answer given to a learner will be constantly improving. And having that instead of figures out yourself, type of learning employees could enjoy and experience truly personalized learning. So that's all my point. Thanks for paying attention and cooperation. If you have questions, you can ask. I will try to answer. Okay, thank you. Goodbye. Good luck for you.